You know you don't mess with a woman who's changed her hairstyles that many times.
His Calvin Klein ads, we all remember those.
Oh, yes.
How can we forget? Being the happiest she can be because she doesn't have a man to drag her down right now.
Okay, guys, I think we're stretching it out a little bit. We're reaching now. We're reaching with these.
How amazing is Gigi Hadid looking these days?
Oh my god, she's
Fire.
glowing.
So
Did you guys see her at the VMAs?
Yeah.
Yes, I was
That's
literally
incredible.
just talking about it.
Her and her sister both look so good. They were both looking amazing, and they had no men by their side. They were hand in hand, two girls, female power.
The
They
perfect
didn't
date.
need that.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Gigi Hadid's glow up. So like she and Zayn broke up earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
And she don't need no man because she showed up at the VMAs this week with her sister looking amazing. It doesn't matter that she has Tyler Cameron from The Bachelorette. She doesn't need him.
Tyler Hill.
Yeah,
it's all about Gigi right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
and
is.
especially since, you know, she and Zayn broke up earlier this year, like she has had a glow up in my opinion. Like she is looking better and seems to be happier now than she ever has been in her
She
whole
physically
life.
looks like she's glowing.
Yeah, she
She
does.
does. The VMAs when her and Bella were like holding hands on the carpet. Just
Yeah,
like
for sure. We were
girl
just
power.
saying
So
that.
good.
I
And
feel
she
like
just
living.
got back from Europe, you know. She's been
Yeah.
there with
Yeah.
her sisters and her friends, and I feel like she was never doing that when she was with Zayn. Like we weren't seeing her take these like vacations.
So many celebrities have had these glow up moments after a breakup. I almost feel like they're looking better when they're like in this new fresh life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So who are some other ones? Because Gigi's just on the top of my mind right now because the VMAs were this week. But
Well, her sister Bella.
that's
She was
true.
right there with Gigi.
That is true.
Drinking
Hand
their
in
little
hand.
drinks, like
That's so
really
true.
vibing to Lizzo.
They were
and
dancing.
freaking Normani and Taylor.
Yeah.
I mean,
the new hair.
the
Oh,
new
that's
hair.
true.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is a for sure.
The lighter
That is a
hair.
for sure sign of a glow up.
That's definitely a
Kidding.
breakup.
Cut my hair. It's fine.
No, but yeah, Bella and Gigi were both like hand in hand, like blonde and fierce.
Yeah, they're looking like
I-
twins almost, like with the hair anyway.
Yeah. I would have to say, I think my go-to like glow up inspo is, and I mean this in the nicest way. She's gone through a few breakups. Selena Gomez.
Oh, you're
Okay.
right.
Yeah. I
How
would
to
agree with
do
that.
a glow up.
She has.
Right?
Yeah.
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 I guess. I want to hear your face.
My case for this. I mean, she went around the block with Bieber how many times, and each time was heartbroken and kind of picked herself up by the bootstraps and kept going. But I think the most recent breakup from Justin, which was like over a year ago, she was like, you know what? This is about me. This is my time to like really take care of Selena, focus on my mental health, my emotional health, my physical health. She's been going to Cabo every freaking
With
weekend.
her, like,
then
friends.
in Italy,
Yeah.
going to weddings, like just being the happiest she can be because she doesn't have a man to drag her
No.
down right now.
Let's we not forget that she also had a breakup with The Weeknd, like
I
Bella.
was about to say that too.
And then what did she do right after that? Back to Justin,
Justin.
which
It's
maybe
like
at the
the
time
same-
seemed like a good
Are we?
idea,
We're
but
recycling these people.
I
We
mean-
gotta get some new
But
material.
how cool would it be to see the two of them hanging out again?
Bella
That
and
I would
Selena.
love to see.
I would
yeah.
love to see that too.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you talk about like celebrity post-breakup glow-ups, there's one person who I think basically wrote the guidebook on this.
Who?
Jordyn Woods.
Oh,
Okay, she broke up with Kylie
rewrote
Jenner.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so she
okay.
broke up with Kylie Jenner, and I mean, she is thriving this year. I don't think anyone can argue with that. And there's like so many things where I think like she's basically written the guidebook. First of all, she's out there making bank. She's making money.
true.
Like as if she's a car Jenner. She's doing brand deals, endorsements. She's even like had a cameo on Grownish.
learned
So
from
she's
the best.
I was just
Right?
She took those little notes and was like, okay,
She
I'm gonna
did.
keep these for a rainy day. And did she ever keep them for a rainy day?
Yeah, and speaking of that, I mean, she's looking so incredible. I feel like she's dressing and looking like the star she always wanted to, but
Yeah.
couldn't because she was kind of in Kylie's shadow.
Yeah.
So now she's basically looking snatched, making money. What else is she doing?
She has her own clothing line.
Traveling
now,
the
Boo.
world.
She
She
has
has
her
an
own clothing
eyelash
line.
line with
Oh,
eyelord.
another
athletic
big
line.
thing.
Athletic line, yeah.
She's out there making friends that aren't part of the Kardashian
Megan.
circle, and she's,
Megan Thee
and she's
Stallion.
flexing on Instagram. So she's basically like, I don't care. And not only that, most of the time when people go through a breakup, they don't want to talk about it, right? Like we find most
Sure.
celebrities
True. Yeah,
want to
Selena
keep
really
quiet, don't want to talk about it. Not Jordyn Woods. She went on
She
a
got
chat
on
show.
that red table
She
talk.
got on that
Red table
red
talk.
She got on that red table talk and was like, I'm going to sit down with someone who's basically family, so I know it's going to look good. When everyone expected her to be quiet and disappear in the background, she's like out there talking, keeping her story consistent. You know, all about like like speaking your truth.
Speaking your
That was
truth.
like the line of the year. Speak your truth, and she still took the high road with that. So she's out there not hiding. She's talking about it. She's also not hiding from the ex-boyfriends because she's hanging out with all their exes. Well, not on the regular,
James Harden,
but by
has been
chance.
hanging around. Yeah, they've
Do
been
you know
caught
what
in,
I
like,
mean?
multiple
Because they know
locations.
she's fly. 'Cause they wouldn't-
Exactly.
Like, Jordyn, she's really killing it.
She really had a glow.
She really is.
And once
She
she
just
got
got her
out
own
of
house.
Kylie's shadow, it was
Didn't
like
she just buy her own house for
Yeah,
herself?
she was in
Okay,
the
but
Oh,
wait.
but And one last thing I
Fumbled
should
for a
say,
little
back
bit.
to the hairstyle thing you said. You know you don't mess with a woman who's changed her hairstyles that many times. She has gone, she did that, did you see her on Hip Hop Squares with that like sleek
Oh, the
bob?
bob.
She had the braids and then the honey highlights. I'm like, I can't keep up with her. She
Anyone
looks
who
so
can pull
good.
off that many hairstyles
In like a month.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're
That's
like,
impressive,
she is,
honestly.
yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, don't get in her way. Like, honestly, I feel like
Don't
the
get in the way of the
Kardashians.
weave.
I
I'm
love
saying-
Jordyn and everything, but I think the ultimate, glow up post breakup is Ariana Grande.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
I mean,
she had a
that's
whole
like
album.
a given.
Yeah.
Like, thank you next. Like, are you kidding me?
That really
Are
is
you
like a
kidding
glow up
me?
anthem.
Yeah.
I feel like
And
post
she's not afraid to talk about her breakup. She made a whole album off of it and is monetizing off of
Yes,
it. I mean,
yeah.
like,
I mean, literally Pete Davidson who?
yeah, exactly. We don't even know who that
It's in
is
Florida.
anymore.
guys.
right.
Yeah,
he is.
she
I'm
doesn't
saying
want us
we're
being mean to
college
Pete. We
students
know
in
that.
Florida
So, like,
nowadays, though.
No, yeah, we love Pete, but I mean, she's really thriving right now. She's out with her.
What are like
friends, she's
3
making
points
music.
from her glow up that you would like say these are like Ari approved of how to glow up after a breakup?
I would say she bought 7
Rings.
rings for her besties.
Besties.
I mean, why are you going to spend money on a significant other that might not be here? Like, not your best friends
True.
who you've known your whole life. I mean,
True.
I don't know about her whole life, but she's
Some
known
of them.
I feel like they're the lyrics to her song that you're saying right now. Preach, Rivette, preach.
Literally, though, it's so accurate.
I also think like her hair, she's kind of let it down a little bit,
Yeah,
like
she
down,
has.
not in the ponytail. And then,
Yes.
like the natural curls have kind of flowed out from time to time since she broke up.
Yeah.
And didn't she have it looking short at one point when
Yeah.
everyone freaked out and thought that the pony was gone, but then it was back. But
Yeah.
I like it either
The
way.
pony will never die.
We need the pony always.
Yeah,
but
we need
she
that
can
pony.
she can pull off any hairstyle too.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, she's just so gorgeous. But like, she's always been beautiful, but she just has like a certain glow about her, and I love that she's speaking out on it, like in music, sort of like Taylor Swift does, and everybody can relate to it.
Wait, how have we avoided Taylor Swift in this whole?
She
unless
is a
somebody
glow up.
else was thinking about
Well,
her. She knows how to glow up.
She does.
Yeah.
She's
I
made a whole
digress.
career off glowing up. Her whole all her albums. Like,
Literally.
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know if that's just because of breakups. That girl just continues to
True.
glow day after day
Yeah.
after day. No matter what. And speaking of girls glowing up, guys can glow up after a breakup
True.
too.
Oh, I like
Someone
this take.
I think
thinking
has
of?
been a huge glow up since their breakup. Controversial because we never knew if they were actually together. Shawn Mendes breaking up with Hailey Bieber. Hailey has
Wow.
soared after that, that situation ship. Whenever
That
that
Met
was,
Gala.
right? He came out.
one.
It was like 2 weeks after they supposedly split. He came out with his self-titled album.
Yep.
Killed it. Went on a world tour. Did the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Did like his Calvin Klein ads. We all remember those.
Oh, yes.
How can we forget?
And
Country's got
Hailey-
receipts.
Yeah. Haley, meanwhile, is all over New York crying with Justin somewhere, being sad with him. And what else is she doing?
Kissing on park benches.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
She tried to do a beauty line, but she couldn't because Justin already trademarked the name, so he
Oh,
screwed her
that's
over.
true.
That would have
wow.
happened if
Petty.
she
I
was
didn't know that.
Mendes Beauty instead of Bieber Beauty.
Yeah.
That would not have happened.
Very
And Shawn
true.
Mendes, literally, every time I see him, like, he looks better. Like, he's...
I also
Yes.
think what he is a fan of, something that I'm a fan of in breakups, is just getting a new tattoo every once in a while. You know,
Well, he
like,
just got that
he's
fan
he's got a
tattoo,
fan
right?
tattoo, and I also think that he's someone who's also like living his best life with someone new now. We see him with Camila Mendes, or not Camila Mendes. Oh my God, that's such a
Whoa.
flub.
Oh my God.
That's a Freudian slip. Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
Speaking of tattoos, though, I've just got to really quickly say, Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
she's
that's
just gone through
fresh.
a breakup, and I think she's definitely glowing right now.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she's been through breakups with Liam in the past, but that was like the wild twerking, MTV,
Yeah.
VMAs. Oh my God, Miley Cyrus. Whereas now, I feel like she's really like stepped into her own, and there's like almost this sense of maturity about what she's doing, and she's like really owning herself. And I feel like that's a real glow up for Miley because we saw her at the VMAs, writing a song about it literally the week it happens. I think that's like,
And then performing it live at the
yeah,
VMAs.
and then doing it in such a classy way. You know what I mean? She
We've all
looks-
seen
with
Miley
the
at the
strong-
VMAs in the past.
Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, and she got a tattoo.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the
know, she
tattoos
got
are
a
a thing.
tattoo
Hello,
as
what do you
well.
think this is from?
I mean, I think all the tattoos
Ex-boyfriend
that
here,
Ari and
ex-boyfriend
Pete
here.
got
Yeah, so I think she's definitely one that's like glowed up this year as
If
well.
you want to talk glow in long-term relationships, you gotta highlight Cassie and Diddy. Cassie,
Oh, yep.
Oh,
She
that
just
is
good.
she just got
Right.
engaged.
Sis is pregnant. He was their trainer. I don't know how that happened, but apparently it worked out.
You know how it
Right,
happened.
right. I mean, after hours, all that nice stuff. And then yesterday was her birthday, and he proposed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
saw
like,
that.
and she's pregnant with baby too.
Big one.
Baby
yeah.
one.
And then now, she was with Diddy for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she is putting out songs. She looks happy, beautiful. Her maternity pictures were like gorgeous too.
Yeah.
And
That
I
almost reminds me of like the Jordyn Woods of it all. It's like someone that you thought was only
Right.
famous because of someone else, like
Right.
doesn't need that person. You know, they're famous in their own right.
Cassie has way more bops than me and you.
Yeah,
I
me-
definitely will say that.
But me and you was like iconic
Yeah,
always.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you've been kind of quiet over here.
Sorry, I'm hard at work over here. I know these are all current. I'm going to take it back a little bit to the Kardashians. I think this is like so obscure. But I really think that Kourtney Kardashian has had a great glow.
Oh yeah, that's
She
true.
is 40 years old. She split from Scott Disick, and I remember that happened, what was that, like 2015 or whatever? Well, they've been on and off forever. But when the official split happened, they never actually got married. But I feel like she has somehow done the best like management of her relationship where they still co-parent in a way where it's kind of like goals.
Yeah.
And then they still can like flirt with each other, but it's not like they're actually trying to be in a relationship. It's just like they're putting on a good face for the kids, but also have like this friendship. When she got with Eunice, he was hot. So hot. And she's hot. Like she can post these nudes on Instagram and she looks snatched. I'm not saying like 40's old because it's not, but like it's hard to stay snatched like
With
that
3
at that
kids,
age.
like after
Exactly.
having 3 kids.
And she's
And she's cool with Sophia as
I was
well.
just
She's
gonna say
like,
that.
I don't even know how they do
Exactly.
that.
They go on vacations
And now set a
together.
standard.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
on vacations with her sisters, like with Kylie
Like I know a
Jenner,
lot of
and it's
people were
all
mentioning
cool.
like have dissed their exes. I feel like she's an example of a glow up where you can still glow up and not like shade your ex.
Okay, so how does one glow up then? Like, is it a haircut? Is it a tattoo? Is it dissing
I
your
think
ex?
just been through
Is
it,
Well,
yeah.
I
Like,
think
is
for
it an
me,
album?
if you're thinking about a glow up, I think the biggest thing is once you go through that breakup is just acknowledging yourself and just putting into yourself to say, what am I worth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do I
Selena.
want and what am I worth? Like
Yeah.
Cassie.
Yeah.
Cassie said, what do I want? What do I
Cassie
need?
said, what am I
Speak
wearing? That
your
ring. Exactly.
She got it.
That's all I can do.
I would agree with that. I think getting yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically like in a good space is kind of the best way to like start the glow up, and then the material stuff.
I honestly
comes
feel like
after.
Selena is the queen of that.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like
Like
she's
hiking
just been-
every day at Runyon, and then maybe going for like a swim in the
and
ocean.
like weirdly with like her not so famous friends, I think that's also kind of
the not so famous friends
Yeah.
is key.
Yeah.
I
Because
think
I
that
feel
like
like when you are going out so much and trying to be seen by the paparazzi,
Yeah.
things are
Yeah.
not.
you know what
bad.
Ariana
That's
does
hard
that
for
too.
Selena though too, because I noticed that like whenever she's with any guy, whether it's like her friend's little brother or anything, everyone always thinks that
Talks
she's
about it,
dating
yeah.
him.
'Cause,
Yeah, it's like they don't let her have a second to breathe and be herself, by herself.
I think the thing as well is them focusing on themselves and kind of making, instead of trying to make noise with their success, it's about doing it quietly. Because I
Yes.
feel like with
A
so
muted
many,
success.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
almost like let the success speak for itself. So instead of you going out and telling everyone how well you're doing,
Best
you kind
revenge is your papers.
exactly the way Beyonce says it is exactly it. And so basically these people like are out there talking and all the rumors and everything's happening online and they're kind of just in the background chipping away, and the next thing you're like, oh, new role, oh, new deal.
Well, that is so
Jordan.
While you guys were
Jordan.
busy, talking
Grownish.
crap, it's like, here we go.
I was
So-
gonna say I think the best way that so many artists and actors and even like any celebrity kind of channels the glow up is in their work. Like I think that's an example with Ariana.
Yeah.
It's an example with like all of these people. Selena, like no matter what they're
Miley.
doing. Jordan, Miley
Shawn.
wrote a new song. I think it's
Yeah,
like
Shawn.
why not kind of just lean into whatever it is that
Courtney's was Poosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Wait, Kris Jenner.
Yeah, that was-
Kris Jenner.
Oh, yeah!
Oh,
Kris Jenner.
Jenner.
Very
Jenner.
true. Best glow up.
I mean
come on.
Caitlyn too.
Okay, guys, I think we're stretching it out a little bit. We're reaching now. We're reaching with these
Kardashian
glow
clan.
ups. Some of these are like we just moved on. Like,
Did you like our friendly debate in the Clevver newsroom, guys? And what do you think we should battle about next? Let us know in the comment section. And we're always trying out new things here at Clevver, so come back to see what else we've been playing with. But in the meantime, you can click right over here for a brand new Clevver video. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.